As a compliance officer, we are being asked to be proactive today more than ever. And honestly, it is getting harder. There is a war going on right now that is reshaping sanction list in real time. At the same time, AI is changing the way we actually do our jobs. Two moving targets at once. Here is the reality. Staying current means checking FATF or OFAC, your local regulator, industry news every single day. And then doing the harder part, figuring out what it actually means for your AML safety program. Does this change how you screen? Does it mean revising training? Does your QA sampling need to catch something new? That translation step is where the most real time goes, and it is the step that usually gets skipped when you are busy. So I build this prototype. I'm calling it Compliance Radar, that does exactly that translation work. Let me show you. First, I have added sources that I want this system to be watching. So it includes FinCEN news, FCA news that is from UK. Then we have OFAC recent action. So first let me clear the history. Okay, so I will scan now. Okay, I will scan this news website. So here you can see what this AI application is doing. So it is scanning FinCEN news. So we have to wait for a few minutes. So you can see within a few minutes it is pulling in what is actually new since the last time I checked. Now these are the news story, okay? These are the news headlines, okay, that are found in this website. Now you can click which are applicable to you, okay? Let's say if you are a VAS, right? Virtual Asset Service Provider, maybe this news will be more suitable for you. So what you can do here is click on Impact Analysis. Now let's look at another news. Okay. FinCEN issues end notice on the threat of human traffic during the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Okay, this looks interesting. Let me click on Impact Analysis. Now see here. So this application has given me the news headline. At the same time, it is giving me categorized suggestion, meaning that based on this news, I need to review my customer due diligence, review and update customer identification procedure, to comply with new permitted payment stable issuer requirement. So this article includes some of the provision relating to customer identification program. So if you are working in United States as a VASP, then you need to comply these provisions. Maybe I also need to revise my KYC and CIP policies, and at the same time I also need to provide training to my frontline staff. As a compliance officer, we usually don't have much time. We are really busy doing a lot of work. So this application helps us to get the news item, and at the same time, it also performs impact analysis. What changes needs to be done in our AML safety program? Or if you now, after looking at this, and if you realize that, okay, this article is really valuable for me, then you can click on and read the full article, right? You have to click here also. So yeah. So this type of application saves your time. You can consider this as a risk-based approach. Your time is focused only on those news article or information that is directly relevant to your organization. Now, I have also included another additional feature. Let's say if you have a policies, right? Obviously, you will have an AML safety policy standard of operating procedures. So you can upload that policy here. And based on this news item, this application will give you suggestion where you need to change in that policy. Okay, let me do that. Again, this policy is not real policy of any organization. I have created a general AML safety policy template, okay, using AI, so it doesn't belong to any organization. Okay, I will click on AML safety policy. I have uploaded this policy, okay? Now, okay, let me see how does it affect, okay, how does this news line affect my policy? So I will click Check Against My Policy. Now you can see here, based on my uploaded policy, it is suggesting that I need to make some changes in my transaction monitoring procedure, right? So the current wording is, bank shall endeavor to take maximum use of technology and upgrade the system and procedure to meet future challenge regarding AMLTF, including use of suitable automated transaction monitoring system for generation of red flag alerts. So it is talking about transaction monitoring system. So now here it is suggesting that the system shall configure to detect human trafficking-related red flags, including usually large and frequent travel-related transaction, peer-to-peer transfer, prepaid access, card usage, digital asset payments, credit card tran. So in this way, it is providing you suggestion. Now you can see the power of this application. It really helps you to be proactive. So any major changes in rules and regulation, okay, that is published, maybe your regulatory body, like let's say central bank of your country is going to issue some guidelines, right? And before that, they will publish some news in their website, right? So you can put that type of link, right? Where usually your central bank publishes official news in this add source field. And you can put that source in this list, right? So that any changes or any update in the notices will be captured by this application. And at the same time, it will also tell you, like, these are the changes that you need to make in your policy. So it helps you to be proactive, right? So before that guidelines come to force, you're already ready and you can make those changes in the policy. So it'll also help you during your regulatory inspection, meaning that usually the policies and SOPs are reviewed once a year, but regulatory bodies can make changes anytime, right? So if you make those changes on a timely basis, so later on during inspection, if they review your policies and procedure, they will find that it is updated as per the recent change in the rules and regulation.